here the question is, the cast iron which possesses all the carbon in the combined form as cementite is known as. Here 4 options are spheroidal cast iron, malleable cast iron, white cast iron and grey cast iron. Generally there are 4 types of cast irons. Okay, grey cast iron, nodular cast iron or spheroidal cast iron, malleable cast iron and white cast iron. And here these cast irons are having some graphite in it. Based on the shape of the graphite, the grey cast iron and the spheroidal cast iron names came to that. Like for example, in grey cast iron, graphite is present in flakes form. Graphite is present in flakes form, and in nodular cast iron, graphite is present in spherical form. Spherical form. Then in white cast iron, actually there is no graphite in it actually, okay, because the white cast iron is cooled by with a very fast cooling rate. White cast iron do not have any graphite. Instead of graphite, it is present in the form of cementite. Cementite and perlite structure it is having. And malleable cast iron, in malleable cast iron, graphite is present in rosette form. Okay. So in this case, in this question, what is given? Cast iron which possesses all carbon combined form as a cementite, means there is no carbon in it. The meaning is there is no carbon in it, or there is no graphite in it. There is no free carbon or there is no graphite in it. That is a white cast iron. Okay. In spheroidal cast iron, graphite is present in spherical form. In malleable cast iron also graphite or carbon is present in rosette form, and in grey cast iron graphite is present in flakes form. So only in the white cast iron the graphite is not present. Graphite is not present. Instead of that, complete cementite is formed in that. So answer for this question is C. Here the question is, the size distribution of the powder particles used in powder metallurgy process can be determined by. Options here, first option is laser penetration, second is laser absorption, third is laser scattering, fourth one is laser reflection. Generally, the strength of the final powder metallurgical product depends on 3 parameters. What are those 3 parameters? Shape of the powder, okay, size of the powder, size of the powder and distribution of the powder. Okay, now in this question, the shape of the powder, how the size of the powder, how it is measured by? There are different methods are there. Here there are different methods are there. I will give you these methods. Sedimentation method. In this sedimentation method, we are measuring the size of the particle which is settled down in a liquid medium. How the rate of flow of these particles which are moving in a liquid medium, based on that we are finding the size of the powder. And the second is microscopic analysis. Okay, microscopic analysis. Mainly we are using nowadays this technology, microscopic analysis. In this microscopic analysis, we are using scanning electron microscope, or otherwise transmission electron microscope, scanning electron microscope and transmission electron microscope, and laser scattering, laser scattering, laser scattering. And also we are using optical methods to measure the size of the powder particle. In optical method we are using light beam, okay. In laser scattering method we are using laser beam, and this laser beam scattered due to particle present in the medium, right, and this scattered laser is digitized by using some electronic components and electronic softwares, right. So we can find the size of the powder particle by using the laser scattering. Here laser absorption, laser penetration and laser reflection is not correct. So the answer for this question is laser scattering. So these are the methods: sedimentation, scanning electron microscope and transmission electron microscope, laser scattering and optical method, right. Even we can also use the sheave method, sheave shaker method. There different sheaves are there, different sheaves with the different sizes of these screens are there. By using that sheave method also we can find, but it is the oldest method, and the general application purpose we can also use sheave method, right. So but in these options only the laser scattering is matching, so that answer for this question is C. Pier light. The question here is, the pier light microstructure in an eutectoid steel consists of alternating layers of two phases, namely a ferrite, and four options here. A option is cementite, B option is martensite, C option is austenite and D option is bainite. Now first of all, what is pier light? Pier light is an eutectoid mixture of alpha iron and cementite, okay na. It is formed at 0.8% of carbon, approximately at 0.8% of carbon, okay, at just below eutectoid point, just below eutectoid point the pier light is formed. So pier light, if we consider, in pier light cementite is present in thin lamellar form, cementite is present in thin lamellar form and surrounded by this alpha iron, okay. So this is alpha ferrite, this is alpha ferrite and this is cementite. So pier light is an eutectoid mixture of alpha iron and cementite. So from this question, alternating layers of two phases of, namely a ferrite and cementite. So the answer for this question is cementite.